Hello, everyone. So we know time and time again there's been huge attacks on Irish culture and the way of life that's been for thousands of years in this state. And particularly the 1st of February, it's always been an important day. St. Bridget's Day, the beginning of spring in a lot of cases. I remember when I was at school, we used to make St. Bridget's crosses, etc., etc. on St. Bridget's Day. It was great fun. Or even before St. Bridget's Day, even too. And this is from Dublin City Council. So our taxpayer, you and I who go out to work, are paying for our city councils, county councils, etc., etc. The government, pretty much. Let's put it this way. So the new thing for St. Bridget's Day, which again they hate using the word. Again, these people in civil service and the government hate using the word. They hate using Christ. They hate using Christianity. They hate that. They never say anything about any other religion, but they hate Christianity. They hate it with a passion. And yeah, this is what Dublin City Council decided to call this: celebrating women. I don't know about that because they're literally belittling, in my opinion, Christians. I don't agree with this at all. Obviously, it should be celebrated St. Bridget's Day, but you can see they don't even want to call it St. Bridget's Day. They're just coming up with some other nonsense to call it. And everybody doesn't like it. The Irish public can see here, nearly 50,000 views, 26 likes. You can straight away see, it's not going down too well when you see that kind of. But you can straight away look at it into here. Like you can see, everybody's with this. There's a majority of people in Ireland think this is just, trying to get rid of our heritage, pretty much. And this is a part of our heritage. Whoever in Dublin City Council is over this, like it or not, but it is a part of our heritage, and it is Irish in itself. And they hate Christ again. But again, the vote Dublin City Council, you think, would apologise. No, not a word at all. But if it was another religion, don't worry, they'd be out straight away to say something. But you can see the majority of people are of the same opinion. Everybody underneath it, there's hundreds of people the same. But this is not the first time. You're probably thinking this is just a one-off from Dublin City Council. And I left it alone at Christmas. I said I'd say nothing about it because I've noticed the last few years. But it is, it is, to me, it's very worrying, to be totally honest, because again, they want to get rid of Irishness, they want to get rid of Irish traditions. The same with St. Patrick's Day. Sooner or later they won't call it St. Patrick's Day, the sooner they call it something else. They will. And the same with many things, because they just don't like anything to do with Irish sovereignty. They don't like anything to do with our Christian heritage, our past. If we like it or not, but it's our past. We're a Christian country for a long, long time. We like it or not, we should be celebrating and we should be admiring these people, these saints. They've done a lot for our country, St. Patrick, St. Bridget, etc., etc. Huge influences on Irish culture, Irish society in general too. But like it or not, it's a part of our history. It's a part of our history. We can't rewrite history. Simple as that. We can rewrite the future, but we can't rewrite history. Simple as that. What days have gone by. And then we see this, and this is from Dublin City Council. You see the official source of Dublin City Council. So this has just gone by, and again, I was going to say something about it, but you're probably wondering straight away, what's the problem here? It's just, thing. And Dublin City Council, Dublin, with the lights. Now, anybody, and even when I was a child, we always said Christmas lights, because that's what it is, Christmas, it's Christ, Christmas. That's the whole purpose of Christmas, is Christ, the birth of Christ. Again, they don't want anything to do with that, so they say with the lights, which I can't forget any country nearly in the Western world, apart from maybe some other woke countries that would say this, but they hate even saying the word Christ. They hate even saying that. It's winter lights officially. It's insane that they want to go with this. And again, the majority of people, if they asked the majority of people, if they had a referendum now in the morning to ask people what should they call it, winter lights or Christmas lights, I know it's not a big deal, but it's the principle. Again, it's principle. It's not to do with trying to start an argument or anything. That's the principle of the thing. I'm sure you would agree. It's the principle. They wouldn't do it to any other religion. But that's what I'm trying to say. If any other religion was here and we belittled their holy days, like Christmas, again, very important time in the religious calendar, the Christian calendar, the birth of Jesus Christ, they would be uproar. RT would go mad. But again, RT, not a word from them, not a word from the mainstream media, all seem to be asleep. But again, this is the thing. So something needs to be looked in Dublin City Council on why this is the thing of trying to belittle Irish heritage, Irish culture, because it is a part of our country, like it or not. They can deny it all they want, whoever is over this. But I don't agree with this, to be told straight up, but I don't agree with it. And I think the majority of people, again, if you just look at it, and even the with the lights thing, if we go back to Twitter, you can kind of see the majority of people, even just the retweets and the quotes, etc., the majority of people are saying this is an abomination, this shouldn't be allowed to happen in our country. And again, this is all paid for by you and I, the taxpayer. And of course, it should be an event, but it should be called, there should be St. Bridget's Day Festival or celebrating women, of course, but not this. Not this. I don't agree with this. And I think the majority of people, again, if you just look at it, if people agreed with it overwhelmingly, there'd be 2 or 3,000 likes and maybe 5 comments, 10 comments in. Yeah, this is great. But I looked through this myself for about 20 minutes nearly there, because the comments just keep going, keep going and going and going. You know, like you see many people saying it. You know, like the majority of people are not. It just goes on and on. Because again, this is what St. Bridget's Day is all about. This picture here. Because I remember at school, as I said, we used to make them all the time. Nowadays they probably don't in school, because they don't want to do such a thing. But we used to make them all the time. I still have some of them in the house from when I was a child. I made them. We used to be great fun making them. But it's important. Again, this should have been the image. Again, just going back to the image, because the thing I didn't say, like that should have been the image for here, instead of this. Like, what is this? Compared to, because at the end of the day, this is what the image is about. That's what St. Bridget's Day is all about. But not even the cross. Again, they wouldn't even show a cross, like St. Bridget's Day cross, because they just hate it. They hate everything to do with it. Simple as that. But I'm just saying, I don't agree with it. Maybe some people do agree with that's your right. That's your democratic right. But I don't take any to do with any other religion. I hold the Dublin City Council to that. We see if they do it with some other religions, but make different. Because again, they wouldn't tolerate it. Simple as that. No other religion would tolerate it. It's simple as that. And being a Catholic myself, I simply won't. I won't tolerate it, and the majority of people shouldn't tolerate it. That this is it, because this is not honouring anybody. To be totally, this is what this carry on and this picture is not honouring anybody. To be totally honest, and again, especially calling it this, like it should be St. Bridget's Day celebrations, a celebration of women, of course. But no, they won't. They're doing it this, as many people point out. It's just. And again, the tweet from Main 2 really speaks it. Because and the majority, you see the likes, and it just tells you all you need to know. When you look at that, you're just like, yeah. And the majority of Irish people agree with that. Like, I think anybody would agree with it. Like, it shouldn't be. Even if you're a different religion, you should say it's still a part of our culture, it's our heritage, our Christian beliefs. Majority of people in this country are still Christian, etc., etc. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but it's the principle. It's the principle. If you don't stand up for your beliefs, and if Irish people and Christians don't stand up for your beliefs, you're going to be trampled. It's simple as that by people, because people are always trying to knock Christianity down, etc., etc., knock tradition down, Irish tradition down, and unfortunately that's the attack in traditions now. They want to get rid of Irish traditions, but it's just the thing. If you don't stand up for it, you're going to lose it, and that's what I'm doing here. I felt the need to speak out about it now. I didn't speak out during Christmas, but I say something now about it. But anyway, let me know what you think. I know it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. There's bigger issues. I know people would say that. But it's the principle. Not on anything else. It's the principle of it. That's all it is. It's not to do with anything else. It's just the principle. That's what if we stand on principles, either we stand on principles or we stand for nothing. Pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. Either we have principles as a country or we have nothing as a country. We have no soul. And that's the main thing. That's the thing I need to get people across. If we don't stand on principles, we have nothing. Thank you. Kiitos.